We've binned it off. We've binned it off. We have. It's in the mud. The whole thing's in the mud. Run the intro. We've put it. It's in the mud. Hello, viewers. Welcome back. I had the wrong outline as well. It was yellow, it should have been. Leeds were yellow. Gang, we're 7th. This happened. We've dropped out of the top 6. We've dropped out of the European places. There's no chance of winning the FA Cup, mainly because we're not in it anymore. I mean, and after defeat to Everton, 3-0 defeat to Everton, it's over. Unless... Now look, we've played a couple of games since we last met. We beat Burnley 1-0, Rodrigo in the goals. Everton was a 3-0 defeat, a humbling, I say humbling, we were battered. And now, with, some games left to go, 7 games left, there's a slim chance if we do some magical things. Now, the best thing for us, really, we play Leicester City twice. I'm going to play them in this episode today, along with Crystal Palace. 2 games for your eyes today, of course. And of course, if we can get... The top half's looking pretty good. It's pretty tight below me, though, down to Tottenham in 11th, who are on 44 points. So we could definitely still finish bottom half, which would be an absolute disgrace when you consider what we've gone through this season. But hopefully, beating Burnley, beating Leicester... Maybe, and again, if we beat Leicester twice, this could be back on. It sort of depends on what Chelsea do, but we're not out completely, but we have binned it off. So I've got to be honest with myself sometimes. And the gamble that we're going to take now in these last few games is I'm going to have to try and get a run going. I'm changing the system up as well, which could be seen as a little bit dangerous. We're coming off cautious for the rest of the season, going towards a more balanced approach, hoping that Harrison and Danny Rose... Actually, in fact, does Reece Nelson... See, there's not as much animosity now, and maybe that's what we should be going for, less animosity as we bring him in as an inside forward support. Phillips is going to move forward next to Gegladini. I'm dropping Jack Wilshere to the bench at the moment. It's basically, if you name Jack, you're in trouble with this team right now. Almada's going to play behind Rodrigo with Rafinha coming back in. You can see, though, just from the sharpness on this side, Gegladini, Phillips, Rafinha, and most of all, Almada, as well as Nelson as well, actually, are all struggling a little bit for sharpness. But they're not going to get that from playing 23 games week in, week out. We need to get them back to full fitness. We need to get them back sharp and playing well. And we need to improve Almada's happiness. He's got 7 negatives. 7. That's loads of negatives. He keeps saying he wants to go out on loan. What I'm going to do is make him a squad player, change his playing time. Hopefully that'll make him happier. And he's unhappy. There's so many things he's unhappy about. He thinks that Luke Ayling deserves a new contract. That's the one thing he's really fuming about. But we're going to try and turn it around. Again, we've got to get these players fit, ready to go. Crystal Palace sits 17th at the moment, so it's a game that we should, especially at home, be winning. So let's see if we can do just that. They're suggesting we do all sorts of things here. Rodrigo should be taking penalties. He's one of okay, do it. I can already see that Bamford is going to start for Palace. Please don't, Patrick. That's their prediction anyway. We'll see if that prediction comes true on this next screen here. We'll just see what they're going to play. Is it going to be this 4-4-2 with Patrick Bamford up with Mitchie? It is indeed. Zaha one side, Townsend the other, with Mihajlovic and Kouyaté in the centre. A strong team. I say a team that have been a Premier League side for a long time and lots of Premier League names in there as well. So this might not be easy. But let's hope we win 15-love. I look like an 80s tennis star, let's be honest. And the worst thing is, viewers, I'm starting to love it. I'm starting to love looking like this. So beyond the Leeds save, I don't know what comes next, but will I do? Thames. We'll have to get a blue one. Will I? All right then, the boys are out. They're ready. They're raring for action, and we need to win this game. Otherwise, the European dream, let's be honest with ourselves, is completely over. I'll bring up the league table over on this side so we can see just how these fixtures are going to be impacted. Of course, so many teams behind us are looking likely for finishing above us at this stage because our form has been so bad, because we've won 1 game in 10 or whatever it is. It's not great form as the ball out to Ward on that side, played in. We've missed the ball. Oh my word. So, well, they missed the goal. Went to Zaha there. I don't know what defensively, we're a bit of a shambles. The annoying thing is that's where our fitness is. We're actually okay back there. I can berate the boys these days. I'm never going to berate. I'm going to demand more because that's what I know. And I don't need, I keep forgetting it, I need body language. I need to see if they're motivated by my feedback. They are. Now they're all composed, which means we should probably do something. But a corner ball, Rafinha swings it to the back post, cleared away. And it's a case of, can we now create something from these situations? Apparently we should be doing more direct passing and hitting earlier crosses. As Rodrigo shot there, when the keeper's fumbled it, it's gone out for a throw-in, but not great from Palace, that. I mean, I'll take the advice of my assistant. Do both of those. Let's see if it makes a difference. Playing more direct, getting the balls out to the flanks, working into the box, that might be the way in which this game is won. As Townsend has got an injury. I don't know if he's been taken off. I assume he has. As Danny Rose has got a throw in, which he throws straight to Eze. I mean, it's quite a good replacement for Palace, let's be fair. As Patrick Bamford is doing something I've never seen him do in a Leeds United shirt. Sprinting forward, lays it off to Michy Batshuayi. Plays it all the way back to Kiate. It's a little bit scary. Goes out to that left-hand side with Van Aanholt as the camera auto-zooms, and I'm never going to get over that. I don't think I love it so much. As we're going to stop the ball. It's a great pullback. Oh, my word. Where are we? Oh, for heaven's sake. The substitution scores. Eze's come on for Townsend. It was a blessing in disguise for Palace. He scores right on the stroke of half-time, and I feel like a newly promoted side in the last 10 games. It's been a struggle. The fans are questioning whether I'm the right man for the job. As you know, I thought top half was a guarantee as well, and now we sit 1-0 down to Palace, who are battling relegation right now. The ideal scenario, really, send Palace down, nick some of their players. Don't be losing to them. I'm going to say to them, I'm going to throw the water bottle. I'm going to say I'm far from pleased, because this is a game. They're demotivated. Why? Why? I can now do an individuals. I can tick all individuals and then pump fists and say, you have the ability to make a difference. So I've sort of said collectively, rubbish, and then collectively, you can do this. It's where do you make changes? This is the problem. And knowing that the team isn't fully fit, I'm now asking the attacking players to put in an absolute shift. One man that is fit, though, Rodrigo, racing forward. He might have to do it all himself, viewers. Oh, maybe win a penalty in there. He pulls it back to Rafinha. Can he lay it off? He's gone for goal. He's hit the post. Oh, it's such a good effort from Rafinha. So good. I'm going to change the lights to white. We'll see if that has an impact. There we go. Now we're Leeds United. There's a chance maybe for Palace. 58 minutes on the clock. I just checked the time then on my watch as well. I could see there's not long left to go, it feels like. Ward lays it into Michy, cleared away. We need to get on these second balls, though. Clearances like this are what we need to be pouncing upon, but we haven't done it this time, as they're going to keep the ball, go out to that wide right position. I don't know if I should be making these wingers more support-based. They might still score here, viewers, but we're going to do it anyway. At times, I feel like the wingers don't provide enough defensive cover for the players out wide. And early in the season, it was going quite well doing that because we were hitting teams on the break rapidly. Recent times, we don't score goals, so it's clearly not working either way. So we'll let this highlight break down. Hopefully, we won't concede. We clear it away. Nelson, who's still on this attacking duty, hopefully now will carry the ball forward. And goodness me, is he doing it with some pace? Rodrigo's in the middle. Rafinha at the back post. He's got to find one of them, surely. If he can beat his man, he gets into the penalty area, pulls it back to Phillips, who bangs it in. And Calvin Phillips, what a finish that is. 1-1 back in the game. And it all came from an attacking run from Reece Nelson, but picked it up from quite a deep position, made a driving run forward. I mean, Jack Harrison's going to be worried for his spot now, surely. As Calvin Phillips there does really quite tremendous work, wins the ball, plays it inside. There's Phillips coming into the box late, of course, playing a more advanced role now as well, and finding the goal. And maybe that's a position for him in the future. Who knows? And again, we need to win this, give ourselves a chance at catching Leicester in the future and putting some pressure on them and Chelsea to get back in that top six. And of course, Tottenham will be doing a late push for it because they've had such a poor season. You'd expect that from them, really. 75 minutes gone. I'm sure there's about 15 players that could probably come off here. Do you know what? Almada's really been struggling with fitness and with morale. So Jack Wilshere is going to come on, playing behind. I've seen the link-up play with him and Rodrigo before. So hopefully we see that again. The experience of Wilshere now. Final 15 minutes. Will we see something magical, Jack? Gonna sound like Titanic. It sounds like Titanic every time I say Jack. Time's ticking away, though. I mean, hardly any time left. Is it time for Jack Harrison very, very late on, for Rafinha maybe on that side, cutting in? Is there going to be a final flourish from the boys? 3 minutes of added time. As long as we don't concede, a point's not bad. But the amount of draws we have. Here we go. Turn this draw into a win. We've not had it enough this season. Are we going to get there first, Phillips? Yes, we are. Good. Right. Now let's see if we can build from this. Please. Gagliardini and him have to make something happen. There are 35 seconds remaining. The ball forward towards Rodrigo. It's all about the second ball, though. If they clear this poorly, we might have one final chance. They clear it out to this right-hand side. Zaha was there. Dallas gets there ahead of him, though. If you can find the ball forward. Harrison on, fresh, of course. Back inside to Phillips. Will there be some late drama? The ball to Rodrigo. I think Rodrigo's offside. I think he's offside. It's a wonderful finish, by the way. An absolutely beautiful finish. He is offside. The referee's going to call it. The Crystal Palace players are absolutely furious. We'll see it again. I mean, what a ball in the latter stages and what a finish. But again, it's just not going to count. Oh, heartbreak for Leeds there. As we'll see that. Will we get to see that again? No, we won't. We might see it at the very end of the game. Sometimes that happens. As it's cleared away, I suspect now and kind of hope that no dramas here. It's going to end 1-1. This is the chance, I believe. The ball through to Rodrigo. Oh, inches, viewers, inches. The finish is sublime. It's such a good finish. It ends 1-1, and as discussed, really, that is not enough. Oh, their goal just before half-time. A killer blow, really. You look at the fixtures elsewhere. Tottenham have thrown away a potential win. Chelsea win their game, though, and of course, they're a team that we are still chasing. And really, we need Leicester, who now have a game in hand, to falter. Again, we play them twice. We should look at Leicester's fixtures, actually, see what they've got coming up. But it all comes down to this game, really. I've just noticed there as well, we play Tottenham after the Leicester game, so that's going to be huge as well. But it's that final set of games, that run-in, that we're going to need to perform massively well in. As you can see, a couple of tough fixtures, though. Arsenal next for them away from home. City is one of the games, and Leeds twice. So it's not over just yet. It's not looking great, but it's not over just yet. Got to be positive emotions, viewers. Come on, let's do some stretching. Come on. You know when they do the teapot and they tip the teapot, and no, that is a niche reference. It's from the song, the big hit, My Little Teapot, short and stout. Here's my handle, here's my spout. When you hear me calling, pour me out, tip me up, and pour me out. I'm an adult, aren't I? I'm 30. I'm a dad, though, so I think you get away with that now. All the silly jokes I used to make, and people go, oh, he's turned into a right dad. If you've been watching for years, you'll know that that's not true. Big news, Leicester have lost. So, and also, hang on, not only Leicester have lost, but another spot has opened up because, Leicester, you did something magical, if I'm not mistaken. Leicester won the Carabao Cup. So, 7th spot, as we can now see, is a Europe. Oh, the game has changed, viewers. It's now a European spot. Now, it might be Europa League 2, which obviously is not something anyone should be subjected to, but that looks like that's the way it might be. Well, good heavens, viewers. That Euro Cup spot 2, I think that's what we're playing for. Again, Europe Season 1. I mean, I'm not even in Dreamland here. Dreamland. All right, Leicester in a week. I'll see you in just a moment. Right, little transfer update, sort of midweek, is that Kassir is leaving for 675,000. Don't need him, so I'll take the cash. Thank you. Leeds takeover rumours, not to be believed. Right, my press officers brought me that, so that seems suspicious. The youth candidates have been evaluated. Some of them are recommended. We'll sign those ones, please. Jose Miller from Colchester. Jose. Obviously big Chelsea fans, and that was the time Mourinho would have been there, I'd imagine. And that'd be why he's called that. I can only assume. Good zoo in Colchester. If you're ever in the Colchester area, check out the zoo. Let's get on with the Football Manager, eh? But no, in terms of the UK, there's a wide selection of great animals you can check out and observe. So, recommend. Dr. Benji recommendation. Tick. I might start doing that. I might start recommending things. So we'll start with Colchester Zoo, shall we? Seemed like the natural place to start, viewers. Anyway, Leicester, away from home. Winning it is now not as important as I sort of made out before because this 7th spot's opened up for us. I'm acutely aware that Tottenham, Everton, Brighton are going to be chasing me down, but I feel good about it. Next episode will probably be the 3-game end-of-season special. I'm just looking there. Everton, Burnley, Leicester. Those 3 games could be absolutely pivotal come the end of the season. Everton, as much as Tottenham are chasing me, so are Everton. And that is a spot both sides, I imagine, would have expected to get come the end of the season. Everton have won their game there. Tottenham beat Villa. And it puts a little bit of pressure on us now to go out and get a result. And the problem with that is, probably won't. Jack Wilshere's going to start ahead of Almada. Again, struggling in terms of morale. He's got so many issues, so we'll ignore that for now. Ignoring it's not going to solve it, Ben. Discuss the problems. Let's discuss the issues. What should we discuss? Oh, there's so many options. Do I criticise his conduct? Let's see if it can't get any worse. So I'm going to say, you pointed at Almada and his body language remained unchanged. You need to improve your conduct. It's putting the club in a poor... Excellent. I always try my best on and off the pitch. I'd appreciate more support from management instead of criticism. Sugar. I'm gonna full all guns blazing with you. If you can't see what you've done wrong, I'm gonna have to give serious thought to loaning you out, which is kind of what he wants. No, I'll threaten him with a transfer list. I'll threaten him with that. Put me on the list then. I don't care. Brilliant. Oh, for heaven's sake. Okay. Hey. I'm willing to reconsider if it means finding a way to deal with this amicably. If that's everything covered, I'll see you later. Well, it's gone from bad morale to extremely poor to abysmal. So And that's the effect I have on everyone. They come into me, I go, take a seat. Oh, you look extremely poor. They go, actually, I'm abysmal now. I'll go, that was quick. Like, Jermaine Defoe, get on the bench. We've got a lack of striking options here, and Armada is not available, it turns out. There's been a falling out for us. Right, team-wise then, we're going to start from the off with these wingers being more supportive, especially against a side like Leicester that might be quite dangerous in those wider areas, so that the fullbacks are going to need that additional support if possible. Right, let's see what lineup they're going to play. I assume we'll see the likes of... No Jamie Vardy. Tielemans is in there though. Mandzukic, of course, a player that they signed. No Vardy though. Where's Vardy? We wonder. I mean, I can't click from this screen. I wish I could. I love this graphic. I kind of wish I could click from the screen. Can I click up here? I can. Vardy is injured at the moment. He's out for 4 weeks, so that might affect their running a little bit. Although you see there, Mandzukic, 10 goals, 12 assists. He's been banging them in. Vardy though, 23 goals this year. He's been scoring a lot of goals, and Maddison isn't even starting for them at the moment, and he's got quite a few goals to his name as well. This should be. I think this is winnable, but it's not easy. Outstretched arms. We're huge underdogs. No pressure. Jack Wilshere's fuming. I'll talk to the midfielders. I'll pump fists. I'll say, I've got faith in you. Come on there. Get out there and make the difference. Gagliardini's loving it. Oh, do you want an ear update, by the way? Still can't hear out of this one. So, good. This headphone is absolutely useless. It's all it's doing really is making it worse. Right then. Early stages here. 2 minutes on the clock. And Leicester already looking dangerous. Good save from IM, as that man was offside anyway. We've got to be sharper, boys. Come on, wake up. I'm going to shout at them. I'm going to tell them to focus very, very early on. As Dallas throws in the ball, it gets cleared away, and some nice possession for us. Away from home. This is what you like to see as Phillips finds Nelson. Great first touch from Nelson. Goodness me. Referee. It's never a penalty, but we'll have it anyway. Back into Nelson, who's got up very quickly to Gagliardini. Fires it on goal. Goodness me. It was travelling. Good block from the Leicester defenders, though. And now Damari Gray racing forward for Leicester. I thought the chance was going to be ours. It's now not looking particularly hopeful as that shot hits the side netting. Dallas is going to win this back. It's whether he can find the ball forward. Well, what he's done there is give it away needlessly. Now, Schmeichel's got two options here. He either finds a man or he fires it to one of my centre-back/full-backs, and instead he goes to Danny Rose as the ball's flicked on, back to Schmeichel, whose delivery this time must be better, and is. Finds Sionchu. Phillips, though, great interception from him. Gagliardini, those two in midfield, going into next season, might be the partnership. It might mean I try and find someone to play the deeper role that Phillips was already occupying. Maybe that's something we look into next season, maybe even like free transfers and whatnot. As Leicester have got this back. The clearance, though, not great. I mean, good enough. And they're recycling it at the back there. Ball out to the other side. Dallas cuts it out. Every time they try and clear the ball, we're pinning them in. And now Rafinha's on it finally. Oh, my goodness me, he's hit the crossbar. He's thundered it off the crossbar to the commentary. And I couldn't agree more. Goodness me, that woke us up, didn't it? That was a banger. All right, 20 minutes gone. 50 points if we draw this, which is not that bad, but we need more. I think getting into Europe, we're going to need 60, maybe. And so we need 10 points from the last few games. 3 wins and a draw. So would I take a draw here, knowing I've got 5 to play and need 3 wins from it against some sides that maybe we should be beating? Ordinarily, yes, viewers, but our form in the last 10 or so games has been awful. I'd quite like to win another Premier League game, as that ball from Wilshere is... Well, he's just not on the same wavelength as Reece Nelson there, which is a bit of a shame. As Leicester back on it. And I know the problem is with Leicester, any chance they get a big chance, they're more likely to take it than we are, I believe, because they're just that better, more experienced side that know how to perform in crucial situations. That's a decent tackle, but it only falls to Gray. Another good tackle, really good tackle, that one from Phillips as we regain the ball over towards Rodrigo. Great first touch. He's got to finish it from here. Oh, he does. The keeper's dived over it. Schmeichel's on a mare. 41 minutes gone. Rodrigo scores the goal. Brilliant assist as well. Schmeichel will have to feel like he'll do better as the text commentary. I agree with you once again. Great text commentary. The tackle from Phillips, though, that's what it's all about. The ball forward, sensational from Reece Nelson. And there's Rodrigo, left-footed on his favoured side. The keeper should probably do better, but who cares? I'm not here to give goalkeeping tips, viewers, but believe me, I could if I wanted to. You've all seen the clip. You've not seen the clip? Twitch.tv/DoctorBenjy. Come and ask me to see the save, and I'll show you the save. At half-time, though, Leeds United 1. Leicester City 0. Don't know why I'm doing it like that. All right, they love that. Good team talk. Keep going. It's nice to be in the lead at half-time. I genuinely don't remember the last time this happened. All right, we've got a few players on bookings, and I've been told to remove the team instruction, get stuck in, but I'm ignoring that because I think that our aggression, especially in midfield, is what's helping us win this game right now. You saw the tackle that Phillips made. I'd be foolish to stop him doing that. And with 15 minutes to go, viewers, the highlights are none. So my temptation to change things is minimal. If you get a second goal, we'll definitely make a few alterations there. Oh no, they've won the ball, but should have made changes. Iheanacho burst past my first defender. He's got another one to beat. He's got a man over. He slides it into Damari Gray. That looks unconventional. Oh god, I kind of want to shut up shop here. I think the moves to make are the attacking moves. So Wilshere off maybe, Click to come in, and then Harrison to come in. Probably for Rafinha again on that side. Fresh legs up front. If we're going to hit them on the counter, that's not the worst thing ever. Having players doing the business. They've put Sionchu and they've swapped Tielemans and Sionchu round. I don't know what the logic is. They've got a chance. No, we've got a chance. Ball whipped in. Back post. Not very good. Rodrigo was there. It's going to go to Tielemans now, who picks it up on that right side. The ball back. Are we going to intercept it? We are, thankfully. Danny Rose on it now. And we've got to try and keep the ball. Got to see this out now. 3 minutes of added time. It would be a disaster, frankly, if we were to concede now. We've got to try and keep the ball well, and we are doing in midfield. Patient, almost defensive play, despite the fact we're on balance, but they know that this win could be a big win. Dallas on this near side even. Oh, referee! It's a penalty kick. We've seen it with all our eyes, viewers. We've seen it. Go to VAR if you need to. Shouldn't be necessary. It's got to be a penalty in the final moments, and a penalty that could see us clinging on to this final European spot. The irony is, as the penalty is awarded, that we're only getting that European spot because of Leicester's success. So, give me at Leicester. You don't need this. Oh, did it. Clicks come on for his first goal of the season, probably, to take the penalty kick. Oh, and finishes it off beautifully. 2-0. A minute to go. This game is won. Well, it's 2. It's 2-0. But you get it. Oh, look at this reverse angle. Oh, I mean, it's a great penalty, actually. Quite close to the corner. And there we are, then. That is going to be full time. I can only imagine I celebrate wildly. I lift my arms, outstretch them, viewers. It's an animation. Gagliardini and Phillips in the centre. We've switched things up. We've gone to a 4-2-3-1, and it has worked beautifully today. Should have done probably better in the Palace game. Had that late chance, of course, that was ruled out, as I've ignored a press conference there. But a really, really good late win. You can see there, 52 points. 4 points the gap now to Everton and Tottenham, who I've got coming up, of course. And is there still a chance at the champion? No. Okay, fair enough. Don't have to be so... Oh, you're very critical, chat. And by chat, I mean comment section. It's all the same. If you enjoyed today's episode, though, please do drop a like on it. If you want to see some more, make sure you subscribe to the channel, as there'll be videos, of course, every single day, different bits and pieces. New series starting soon as well, for those that haven't caught up on the Twitch stuff. And I'll see you again very, very soon. We love with care. From me, DoctorBenjy, until next time, I'll see you again very, very soon. Goodbye. Take care of you. I love you all. See you soon. Waving. You never wave back, unless you do and I can't tell. It's not Zoom, is it? How would we know?